Welcome back to our channel. Today we are covering AWS Certified Solutions Architect Associate. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe to our channel. Today's question is: a company runs an application on Amazon EC2 instances. The company needs to implement a disaster recovery solution for the application. The DR solution needs to have a recovery time objective of less than 4 hours. The DR solution also needs to use the fewest possible AWS resources during normal operations. Which solution will meet these requirements in the most operationally efficient way? Option A. Create Amazon machine image to back up the EC2 instances. Copy the AMIs to a secondary AWS region. Automate infrastructure deployment in the secondary region by using AWS Lambda and custom scripts. Option B. Create Amazon machine image to back up the EC2 instances. Copy the AMIs to a secondary AWS region. Automate infrastructure deployment in the secondary region by using AWS CloudFormation. Option C. Launch EC2 instances in a secondary AWS region. Keep the EC2 instances in the secondary region active at all times. And option D. Launch EC2 instances in a secondary availability zone. Keep the EC2 instances in the secondary availability zone active at all times. And the correct answer is option B. Next question is: a company runs an internal browser-based application. The application runs on Amazon EC2 instances behind an application load balancer. The instances run in an Amazon EC2 auto-scaling group across multiple availability zones. The auto-scaling group scales up to 20 instances during work hours but scales down to 2 instances overnight. Staff are complaining that the application is very slow when the day begins, although it runs well by mid-morning. How should the scaling be changed to address the staff complaints and keep costs to a minimum? Option A. Implement a scheduled action that sets the desired capacity to 20 shortly before the office opens. Option B. Implement a step scaling action triggered at a lower CPU threshold and decrease the cooldown period. Option C. Implement a target tracking action triggered at a lower CPU threshold and decrease the cooldown period. And option D. Implement a scheduled action that sets the minimum and maximum capacity to 20 shortly before the office opens. And the correct answer is option C. Next question is: a company has a multi-tiered application deployed on several Amazon EC2 instances in an auto-scaling group. An Amazon RDS for Oracle instance is the application's data layer that uses Oracle-specific PL/SQL functions. Traffic to the application has been steadily increasing. This is causing the EC2 instances to become overloaded and the RDS instances to run out of storage. The auto-scaling group does not have any scaling metrics and defines the minimum healthy instance count only. The company predicts that traffic will continue to increase at a steady but unpredictable rate before leveling off. What should a solutions architect do to ensure the system can automatically scale for the increased traffic? Choose 2. Option A. Configure storage auto-scaling on the RDS for Oracle instance. Option B. Migrate the database to Amazon Aurora to use auto-scaling storage. Option C. Configure an alarm on the RDS for Oracle instance for low free storage space. And option D. Configure the auto-scaling group to use the average CPU as a scaling metric. And option D. Configure the auto-scaling group to use the average pre-memory as the scaling metric. And the correct answer is option B and D. Next question is, a company provides an online service for posting video content and transcoding it for use by any mobile platform. The application architecture uses Amazon Elastic File System standard to collect and store the videos so that multiple Amazon EC2 Linux instances can access the video content for processing. As the popularity of the service has grown over time, the storage costs have become too expensive. Which storage solution is most cost effective? Option A. Use AWS Storage Gateway for files to store and process the video content. Option B. Use AWS Storage Gateway for volumes to store and process the video content. Option C. Use Amazon EFS for storing the video content. Once processing is complete, transfer the files to Amazon Elastic Block Store. And option D. Use Amazon S3 for storing the video content. Move the files temporarily over to an Amazon Elastic Block Store volume attached to the server for processing. And the correct answer is option D. Next question is, a company wants to create an application to store employee data in a hierarchical structured relationship. The company needs a minimum latency response to high traffic queries for the employee data and must protect any sensitive data. The company also needs to receive monthly email messages if any financial information is present in the employee data. Which combination of steps should a solutions architect take to meet these requirements? Choose 2. Option A. Use Amazon Redshift to store the employee data in hierarchies. Unload the data to Amazon S3 every month. Option B. Use Amazon DynamoDB to store the employee data in hierarchies. Export the data to Amazon S3 every month. Option C. Configure Amazon Massive for the AWS account. Integrate Massive with Amazon Event Bridge to send monthly events to AWS Lambda. Option D. Use Amazon Athena to analyze the employee data in Amazon S3. Integrate Athena with Amazon QuickSight to publish analysis dashboards and share the dashboards with users. And option E. Configure Amazon Massive for the AWS account. Integrate Massive with Amazon Event Bridge to send monthly notifications through an Amazon Simple Notification Service subscription. And the correct answer is option B and E. Thank you.